A local nonprofit agency exists to eliminate animal suffering and to engage the entire community in the welfare and well-being of animals. We're going to talk about some of their adoption specials coming up right here on Polk Place. Make sure you stick around. You too. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio is Sonia McHale. She's the adoption lead for SPCA Florida. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you're, what, second time on the show?
Second time on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have two unique individuals, probably the most beautiful kittens I've ever seen. This one, he is just absolutely gorgeous, but man, he is a firecracker. This is Dusty. Is that Dusty?
You have Dusty, I have Ashley.
Yeah, so what's the story with Dusty and Ashley?
They were actually strays that were brought to us, but obviously very socialized for the most part, and they will be up for adoption in the very near future.
Yeah, so it's funny, every animal that you guys have ever brought in, it's like always so cool. And this one, man, it's like he's good for a little bit, and then it's like, I'm going to climb this human.
Oops.
So anybody that might be interested in adopting Dusty, or what's that one's name?
This one's Ashley.
Yeah, so how do they go about doing as such?
Well, we are operating by appointments now to try to keep everybody as healthy as possible. So they give us a call. We set up a time for them to come in and visit with our animals, and it's by appointment, and then they just come in, they visit, they pick the animal that's the right match for their household, and then the animal's ready to go home in most cases the same day.
So talk to me a little bit about the importance of doing viewings of animals by appointment, especially during these times of COVID.
Well, it started as a COVID measure, of course, to try to keep everybody healthy, but we found that it's actually a way that we can provide much better customer service to the people that are coming in, and we can keep it to the traffic that really want to adopt. We can provide better service to the people as we're doing the adoptions. And another great sideline is that it's much less stressful for the animals. Not to have as many people walking through the animal rooms makes it a much better day for the ones that we're trying to get adopted.
This is a battle of wills. He's like really good, and then all of a sudden he's like,
Fooled you.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But he is beautiful. By far one of the most beautiful cats you guys have brought in here. How'd you guys come about these two?
These guys were actually found as strays. They were living outside, and they were brought to us to be put up for adoption.
So during the holidays, everybody always gets the idea that, oh, it's a wonderful idea to get an animal for Christmas. And sadly, that isn't always a great idea. Talk to me about the importance of getting the right animal. And it's not, it's not a toy. It's not something that can be disposed of. Talk to me a little bit about that.
We feel that it's really important for the person who's actually going to be responsible for the animal, taking care of the animal, to be the one that makes the choice. Oftentimes people will come in and say, oh, I want to get a dog or a cat for my sister or for my mom or dad, but they're not really 100% certain whether that person really is ready to take on that responsibility. So we would rather have them say, hey, let's make it a family event, go to the SPCA, pick out an animal for our family, and do it with everybody involved, as opposed to it being a surprise gift.
And speaking of gifts, you guys have a unique way of paying for the animals. You've got gift certificates available.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, all you have to do is come into the SPCA. You buy a gift certificate just like you would for any other store, and then you can make it an event to bring that family member in, and then use the gift certificate to pick out the right pet for your household.
Now, one of the things that you guys do that is very unique, so many partnerships whether it be with the other nonprofits trying to help, or whether it be for-profit stores. You guys got a special going. Talk to me a little bit about the adoption fee and the partner that you've got going with, and how long that's going to go on for.
Well, the Petco store in North Lakeland has been a partner of ours for years and years. They've been wonderful for us. And we have our cats there 24/7. We've applied for a grant with the Petco Foundation, and that grant is doubled if we hit a certain number of adoptions. So in order to make that goal, we're offering $20 adoption fees until the end of the year, or until 20 more cats are adopted, whichever comes first.
Talk to me about the importance of having partnerships like that. You know, not only Petco, but there are so many partnerships that you guys have in order to fulfill the no-kill option that you're moving towards. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, having more places to do adoptions for cats, first of all, allows us to house more cats. When you have close to 500 cats under your care, you have to get creative. So in addition to having our shelter and having foster families, having these off-site partners, we can, like Orlando Cat Cafe is a partner of ours, they can take 25 to 30 cats at a time, and that opens up 25 to 30 spaces in the shelter that we can now say, yes, we can take your animals in. So it makes a huge difference in how many lives we can save by having off-site partners.
So kind of recapping, we have appointments.
Correct?
We also have gift certificates, which is really important. So that way, if you don't come in as a family, you can give that gift certificate and they come in and choose their own.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about the partnership with Petco. One of the things that, and of course, last but not least, we definitely don't want to give animals as Christmas gifts. And it's probably better that we are. You are just, see, this is TV. This is the thing with live TV. In case you see that thing over there, they're looking
You're
at you.
doing so good.
People are watching you.
You're doing so good.
And giving animals as Christmas gifts, you know, make sure that you bring the folks in with you. Now we have Dusty and
Ashley,
and they're up for adoption now. And we know that appointments also. Talk to me a little bit about where they can see other animals that you have up for adoption.
You can go to PetSmart, North Lakeland. You can go to PetSense. It's a brand new off-site partner of ours in Highland City. The Orlando Cat Cafe is in Claremont. And then, of course, Petco is where they have the $20 adoption fee. So, and that won't be lasting that much longer. So get over to Petco quick if you want to get that great
that goes through
fee.
how long does that go for?
Either through the end of this year or until 20 more cats are adopted.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. Well, Sonia, thank you for coming in and seeing us.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing Dusty and Ashley. I got it right.
Got it.
I think you got the kinder one.
Got it.
And my streak
I left out.
Yeah, my streak is officially broken.
Oops.
He is not going to let me be the pet whisperer. But thanks for coming in to see us.
Thanks
all right?
for having us. Thank you.
All right. Founded in 1979. SPCA Florida is a 501c3 nonprofit organization headquartered in Lakeland. They're dedicated to improving the lives of pets and people in the community. SPCA Florida provides caring compassion and hope for more than 4,000 homeless animals entering their doors each year. SPCA Florida is celebrating over 40 years in Polk County with new goals and programs. Now, if you need more information on the programs, fundraisers, or adoption specials, you can give them a call at 863-577-4608 or look them up on the web at www.spcaflorida.org.